Hey guys, welcome to the April 14th lecture, fraud examination. Did a great job with the exam last week and the case studies. I gave you feedback last week. I hope you guys all had a great Easter Sunday and Easter weekend. I hope you're ready for this week's material. This week we'll be looking at chapter 10, which talks about interviews and talks about statement analysis. And what we're talking about statement analysis, we're not talking about financial statements. We're talking about statements that witnesses or suspected perpetrators make in an interview. So when you view this video and you email me that you've seen it, that will give you credit for attendance for April 14th. And then on April 15th, you have a discussion board forum to engage in. There's a question about statement analysis, and I included a link there. You click on the link and you'll read about Susan Smith. Susan Smith was convicted a number of years ago for killing her children through drowning. And they kind of take you on an example of how authorities interviewed her and how they determined whether she was lying or not and what goes into all types of statement analysis. So uh, that's what we have going today. Your initial post should be done by April 16th at 11:59. That's Thursday. And when you respond to two of your fellow peers, you will get credit for attendance on Thursday, April 16th. Where can you find this discussion board forum and the question? Go to the end of Module 4 and you'll see attendance for the week of April 13th through April 19th. Click on that link and it'll be there for you. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me and I'll be more than happy to help you. Let me share with you basically a little teaser about what we're going to be studying in Chapter 10. So in Chapter 10, let me get to it, we're talking about inquiry methods and fraud reports. There's a lot of great information, a lot of good practical information. The learning objectives, after studying this chapter, you should be able to understand the interview process, plan and conduct an interview, understand the nature of admission-seeking interviews, what we're trying to get people to do in those interviews, describe the different deceptions and lies used by perpetrators, describe the different types of honesty testing. And typically we talk about, um, you know, these different types of tests that can give you an idea as to whether a person is lying or not. We talk about lie detector tests and those types of things, and how to prepare a fraud report. So an overview of interviewing. Interviewing is by far the most common technique used to investigate and resolve fraud. Uh, Specifically, an interview is a question and answer session designed to elicit information. And the process of interviewing is the systematic questioning of individuals who have knowledge of events, people, and evidence of a case under investigation. Guys, how you conduct an interview can make or break your fraud examination case. So it's really important to know this information and to apply it correctly. Um, Good interviewers will, as you get experience, be able to more quickly zero in on suspects and elicit admissions from guilty parties. Interviews also help people obtain information that establishes the essential elements of the crime, leads for developing cases and gathering other additional evidence, can help with cooperation of victims and witnesses and encourage that cooperation, and can provide some additional information on personal backgrounds and motives of witnesses. Now, you have different people in your interviews, right? These interviewees might have different motives. Um, Interviewees can be victims, complainants, informants, clients, clerks, supervisors, even disgruntled spouses. And we ask you to go ahead and use your good critical thinking skills to take the information they give you, to weed out the bad stuff and focus on the good stuff and try to get as much accurate information as possible. There are basically three different types of interviewees. There's the friendly ones. They go beyond normal expectation to help out. Sounds good, right? Sounds like it makes your job interesting, but actually, if somebody's going beyond normal to help out, you got to wonder what their objectives are, what their motives are. You want to be skeptical. There are neutral interviewees. They have nothing to gain or lose from the interview, have no hidden motives or agendas. And finally, that hostile interviewee. That's the person, or this type of interviewee is often associated in some way with the suspect or the crime, should be questioned without prior notice so that person can't get his or her act together or story planned out. And what you'll see as you go through this information, each one of these different types of interviewees, you'll handle them differently. And the book gives you some good practical guidance on how to do that. So that's a teaser for the information that we have for this section. Let me see if I can get back. Having some technical glitches here. The technical glitch is maybe I don't. Okay. Let me see what I got going here. Okay, stop share. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. The technical glitch was me not knowing how to work this. So I hope you guys have a great week. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. You know how to get me. You can email me, text me, call me. I'll be more than happy to help you. If not, I look forward to seeing you on the discussion boards. Talk to you soon. Bye.